Hey everybody, welcome back to the Desk of Interesting Things here at Gambit Digital. Back with another unboxing for everyone today, just in time for the holiday season as Christmas is right around the corner. We just got this in right before we left for vacation. This is from our friends over at Darbee. They sent us over their DVP-5000S HDMI Video Processor. Now, what is a video processor? That's a good question. We had no idea what this was before it came across our desk. We did a little write-up about it a few weeks back, talking about how interesting it looks. But essentially what this does is this turns your already HDMI HD TV and essentially makes it even better, saving you the hassle of going out and buying a fancy new television. Now, it doesn't go and change things into 4K, but it does a lot of cool things with a number of tricks because it's processing the image through this little box before it gets to your TV. So you can see here on the screen the before and after. It's a little more dull, a little more muted. Here it's a little more defined and, you know, a little bit better contrast in that regard. So what it does is it adds depth and clarity to your video experience. We've got 3 adjustable modes in here: high def, gaming, and full pop. Chances are you're going to be using this for the high def mode to clean things up. There is a gaming mode, which I think is what really surprised us, simply because we figured anything running through an HDMI processor or device is going to generate some sort of lag for your gaming experience. We haven't tested it yet since we're just unboxing it, but we're going to hope and have our fingers crossed to see if that's the case. So let's take a look at the box around the side. It's the same thing. It just says required 2 HDMI cables, and 1 is in the box. Chances are you already have 1 running from your TV as it is. Here we go. Shows a little clear image. Same thing on that side. More information. Oh, here we go. Here are the specs for those interested. HDMI 1.4, 1080p at 60 frames a second, which is impressive if that can do it. It's got a little IR remote, LED sensors or indicators, power, HDMI processing, and it's a 5 volt. Now, looking on the back, Darbee provides a lot of information here. That's the stuff you get inside this box. And here is the setup. So, you take your video source, in this case it's showing a PlayStation 4, so it really is looking like these, Darbee is really focusing on the gamer aspect of this device. You run it through your HDMI in, and then HDMI out goes to the television. So you already had this go into the TV, take that cord, pop it into here, and then pop the cord included into your source. 2, connect the power adapter, power that sucker on, and 3, that's pretty much it. You're good to go. Red means on, blue is HDMI is present, and green is the system is active. Hints: toggle Darbee on and off to see the image benefit. Now, what's cool about this, it actually shows you, it has some modes on here, some sample demo modes. So if you're watching, say, Guardians of the Galaxy, a really good example of a really good movie to kind of see the visual clarity of things, you can turn on the Darbee on and off via the remote to see what it is normally on your screen and to see what it is with the Darbee. And with the Darbee, there are levels in between, so you can set it to something like 100% enhancement, 70% enhancement, 50% enhancement. All depends kind of on your preference, also on the preference of how your television outputs the signal, because some TVs, if you set this thing all the way up to 100, it's going to get pretty gross looking, especially with regards to games. So enough of the chit chat. Let's open this box up and let's see what we get inside. So we get this first. It says, "Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of a DVP-5000S. Try all 3 processing modes. Correction for setup are on the box. For full reset, unplug all cables. Repeat setup steps." We went through those steps, so it's really, really simple. Got another little pamphlet here. An award-winning, bold new world of brilliant images by CNET. Twice VIP. House of Products 2014. Excite 2014 winner. Can't read these through the viewfinder. So that's nice. It's just kind of showing us some stuff. There's some cool stuff there. Respectable outlets. And this is the device itself. Nicely packaged. I'm a sucker for really nice packaging on any sort of product. And this so far has been doing really well in that regard. It shows everything you need to know about the device before you even pull it out. HDMI out. Power supply. HDMI in. IR extender, and then the lights would be right there. So you already know what you're getting. So let's pull this out. And this is the device. Fits in the palm of the hand, pretty small. It reminds me a lot about something along the lines of a capture card, a game capture card, something like an Elgato and the like, which is roughly about the same size. HDMI, there it is. So let's open her up from this packaging to see what we're dealing with. And this is the Darbee itself. It's got this kind of matte black finish, a shiny black around the edges. Love that design and the choicing, because any other device right now I'd be covered in fingerprints. Pretty bad. So that's pretty nice. And it's got some heft to it. It's not a light feeling device. I don't know the guts inside of this. I'm not going to open it up, of course, because there's no discernible screws. I'm assuming they're under there. If there's any just kind of weight plates on there, like that little middle piece there, or if it's actually a lot of junk in that trunk in that regard. So there's the HDMI in, IR, and the DC. There's the HDMI out, and then the lights would be right there. So that's cool. So let's see what else we got in this package. It's a big box to not have anything else. Nice display case. And then we got everything else just kind of tossed in at the bottom. So this is the power cord that you're going to need. Here are the two AAA batteries you're going to need for your remote. And let's take a look at that remote real quick. This is, oh, it's doubled up. Oh, just got things top. Super protected. This is the Darbee remote. So here is kind of where you would have a volume button, plus and minus. This increases or decreases the level of the Darbee and how much processing it's going to do. Or you can use the quick keys right here, which is full pop. This is going to be probably the first one you use, the demo mode, once you plug it in, so you can actually see something happening in front of you, which I actually really enjoy. So many times you get a device that you plug in and it just kind of starts working, and sometimes you don't know if it's working right or if it's the correct settings or not. Hitting that demo mode will really let you see how well this device is working. There's a menu button. There you got the high def mode for movies and TV. You got the gaming mode, and you got the power button, which is like an explosion. If you can see that, there it is. It looks like the button on my Android device to open up the app drawer, just kind of blowing up there. So that's that. We got, oh, these are extra plugs. Okay, so these are extra plugs for European markets and overseas and the like, so they can ship this everywhere. Makes it simple, so you don't have to have separate packaging. This is the, what is this? Oh, this is the IR sensor for the remote if you need to move it to a different spot. Classic. I mean very old. And here is the HDMI cord. So this is all you get in the Darbee, as I bump the camera. It's a very nice package. On the surface, everything here is just kind of hidden down there. I kind of like how they do this, so it's all not just rattling around on the top. And the Darbee sits in right there. So this is what we have in regards to the Darbee. Now, we're going to be testing this out. What better time to test this out over the holidays? We'll have, I don't know why I didn't put that in there. We'll have access to our home consoles, the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, as well as a number of Blu-ray movies through a number of different devices. So we're going to actually get a chance to see how well the Darbee works, and we'll have a full, complete write-up just after the holidays. It'll be one of the first things we have when we come back. So if you want more information on the Darbee, you can find it over at gambitmag.com. Links will be in this description as well. I believe they have a sale on this device going on through the end of December. It's usually, I want to say, about $200, $199 for this device. I don't know if that's worth it depending on the image quality you're going to receive and the size of screen you have, but I know that the sale that they were going on with is about $50 off, so it's $150 over on Amazon. If you want to track it down, you can. So stay tuned. We're going to do a full write-up, and we'll have images and we'll have sample work of this in action to see what we think about this But thank you for joining us for this unboxing. We hope you guys have a fantastic holiday season and open up lots of cool Christmas presents, and let us know in the comments what you think about the Darbee. Is this something you're interested in getting for your TV? Maybe save you from having to spend $1,000 upgrading to a 4K television? Let us know. We'll see you guys next time, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. If you want to support this channel and our work, there's a coffee link down below if you want to buy us a coffee in time for the holidays. So until next time, have yourself a fantastic rest of the weekend. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.